the village Big Small, there are two people which live the plain. Let's live they near with forest. They consist from father and son. Somebody father, the work welcome Savior's God. He always go to work use the old motor. He the named Mr. Ahmad. Mr. Ahmad still 50 years old. And Mr. Ahmad has son, which the name Abdul. Abdul still 15 years old. That moment, Mr. Ahmad will go to work and use the old motor. And Mr. Ahmad farewell to Abdul. Abdul, father want to do work first, yes? Yes, father, careful, yes. They discussion. In middle moment sunrise, Mr. Ahmad, I keep the old motor. Although sweat will shock the body, but his tight spirit I keep the old motor. Afterwards, Mr. Ahmad till in place shepherds, and Mr. Ahmad bring the goat to forest. Mr. Ahmad set free the goat. In under two came the jug in forest. Mr. Ahmad in there very happy. And Mr. Ahmad always the give food and the nurse. So Mr. Ahmad one return home. Mr. Ahmad return home is the old motor. In middle moment sun extreme, Mr. Ahmad return home, and I keep the old motor. Suddenly there is car with no intentional that car raised the old motor Mr. Ahmad, and Mr. Ahmad fall and hit Mr. Ahmad find a big stone. And Mr. Ahmad observe sun and express Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah, and he closes the eyes Mr. Ahmad for the forever. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I stand up here. I want to storytell about Tengger race. Okay, someday there are a couple of wife and husband. The name is Joko Seger and Roran. Long time ago they married, but they haven't give a spite in children. Until someday the wife Roran said, long time ago we are married, but why we don't give a children? The husband Joko Seger said, be patient to be able not to die. To arrive, there is giant in front of their home. The giant screamed, I want to give you some a dagger. They out of their home. But if she is 17 years old, I want to come back and I want to take sea. Roranten with Joko Seger thinking for a time. The first answer Roranten, because Roranten very happy want to be a mother. Okay, I'm so agree. The second, Joko Seger, me too. The giant said, you can make me younger. Roranten take it the doctor. Now she become a mother. Because before the giant to go, the message, you can wait, but don't until there is something to see. Before I come back and I want to take you. To pass the giant to go from side Joko Seger and Roranten. Some years ago, the giant took back, want to ask the doctor, but Roranten no one. Promise is promise. Okay, I'm no one if my doctor you take first. The giant to take first with Ron. Help me, mom! Help me, mom! The doctor screamed. Roranten no one if the doctor to take first with the giant. The doctor screamed, help me, mom! Roranten give a kid a school which say, don't take my daughter, giant. And you don't know, the star fly too big to be a mountain. And then now the mountain to give name Batak Mountain. Batak is Indonesian language. In the meaning is skull. However, until now, Roranten live and escape in Batak Mountain. If husband live and escape in Brahma Mountain, they live and escape for us children to God. Because the incident, the race in Brahma Mountain and Batak Mountain together to give name Batak race or Tengger race. Combination gave name Roranten with Joko Seger. I think just this for me. Thank you and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, my name is Rafika Diana Rahmi, and now I want to tell you a story. The title of the story is Santri. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful woman. Chayang Subi was a beautiful and kind-hearted princess. Her hobby is weaving flute. But one day, her weaving tools are lost. Tuma, a male dog, came to bring her tools back to her. Tuma was actually a man who became a dog because cursed. However, he could turn back to a normal man. He was married to Subi because her promised, and they got one son who was named Santri. Santri didn't know that Tuma was his father because he was a dog whenever he was with him. Of a long time ago, when Santri was 17 years old, his mom, Teng Sumbi, asked Santri to shoot the deer and bring the deer's heart. But the Santri didn't got the deer. He also didn't want to pick long, so he killed Tuma and took his heart gave it to Teng Sumbi. Santri went back to his house. Mom, I got a heart for you, Santri said. Wow, thank you, Santri. I'm proud of you. Teng Sumbi proud of her son. But 1 minute more, Teng Sumbi called Santri. Santri, come here. I think this is not like a deer's heart. I think this is a dog's heart. So why you come back alone? Where is Tuma? Or this is Tuma's heart? Are you killed Tuma? Please answer me. Teng Sumbi feels so angry, and Sangriang just be quiet and feeling bad. With a feeling of being disappointed, Teng Sumbi hit Sangriang's head using a piece of wood and leave a mark there. Get out from here! I disappointed to you. Please leave me now. Teng Sumbi feels so disappointed, and Sangriang leaving her and his village. Teng Sumbi covered the dirt to the Sangriang that Tuma was his father until that time, until long time. After a few years, Sangriang went back to his house, went back to his village. Sangriang was a big, strong, brave, and hard-hearted. There, he met a beautiful young woman, and Sangriang fell in love with her at the first sight. She could never get older because she was created as along with the gods. Sangriang really married her, but do you know who is she? Yes, you're right. She is his mom. She is Dea Sumbi. And then Dea Sumbi knew that man was her son, Sangriang. That mark! I remember that mark. That man was my son, Sangriang. She shocked, and she thinking hard to find a way not marry Sangriang. And then Dea Sumbi told him about the thought again and again, but Sangriang wouldn't believe her. Then Dea Sumbi got an idea. She gave him a task which Dea Sumbi thought was impossible for him to do. Okay, if you want to marry me, you must make a lake and a boat for me in one night. Or you can do that. Dea Sumbi questioned. Yes, I can do that. Believe me, Sangriang answered. But Dea Sumbi didn't know that Sangriang had genies to help him to do the task. By dawn, the lake and the boat were almost done. Dea Sumbi got very worried, and she was thinking hard again to find a way to fill him. Sangriang, Dea Sumbi got to a neighborhood and asking help. Hello, please help me to burn the wood in the east to get a light can make all cook your catful. Please help me, I need you. They are helping Dea Sumbi. And do you know, The genies thought that the morning was almost broken. They ran away as they could, leaving the boat unfinished. Knowing they would be cheated him, Sang Kuryang got very angry. He kicked the boat so hard that it ran upside down, and now we know as Tangkuban Perahu Mountain. And do you know, Dayang Sumbi be the one obstacle there because Sang Kuryang cursed it. I think enough for this story.